We begin at 5 o'clock with disturbing new details in the arrest of a suspected serial rapist.
Investigators confirm that he preyed on older women and in some cases even pretended to be a worker to break into their homes. ITMH's Jasmine Miner has been digging through the court records to get new information for us tonight. Jasmine.
Yeah, guys, well, police say Daryl Goodlow would prey on the vulnerable. While he's 37 years old, his 8 victims were in the 60s and 70 age range, often living alone. It was the last assault where Goodlow moved a fan in the victim's house that police say gave them the key to his arrest.
I want to start by recognizing the bravery, courage, and resolve of these victims. I don't think that there's anybody here that can even begin to imagine the terror and the trauma that they've experienced.
Police say Daryl Goodlow would try to convince his way into his victim's house, but would often end up forcing his way into mostly East Side homes for more than a year.
At least on one occasion used the ruse of being a public utility employee as he made contact with the victim.
From August of 2020 to September of this year, police say he broke into 6 houses and raped 8 different women.
After the second assault, we realized that there were similarities and eventually found that they were linked through DNA.
However, even with the DNA, police say he was a difficult person to track down, keeping his face covered, even covering the faces of his victims. Police say he also disguised his voice to protect his identity.
He was in the home for several hours on each one of these.
Until their big break came just a few weeks ago.
Had moved a fan in the home of the victim, and we were Crime Lab did an amazing job. They lifted a print, identified the print. We were able to identify a potential suspect at that point in time, and then we were able to obtain a DNA sample from that suspect.
Still, police say they are now looking into possible prior cases.
We certainly went back to see if he had any other, if he had come across our radar before, but he came across in really a completely different ways.
Well, police say they will not release Goodlow's mugshot in the event there are other victims. They would like to give those victims an opportunity to identify him without what they call undue influence, which could harm a court case. I'm Jasmine Miner for WishTV, WishTV.com, and follow us on Facebook.